These are 5 wetsuit brands charging you premium prices for suits that come out of the same factories as everything else, and 5 brands that actually give you warmth for your money. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly where your $600 goes when you buy a wetsuit, and why one Taiwanese company you've never heard of might have made every single suit you've ever owned. Let's start with the secret the surf industry would rather keep zipped up. Roughly 65% of all wetsuits sold on this planet come from one manufacturer, the Sheiko Group in Taiwan. For mid-range and high-end suits, that number climbs to nearly 80%. Sheiko's own CEO, Min Shiwei, told Taiwan Today in 2022 that his company designs and manufactures wetsuits for nearly 600 brands worldwide, including all top 10 surfing wetsuit brands. Billabong, Excel, O'Neill, Quiksilver, Vissla, even Patagonia are all connected to the same supplier. Rip Curl runs its own factory, but still sources neoprene from Sheiko, which means that when 2 suits hang side by side at the surf shop, one priced at $240 and one at $500, the difference often comes down to marketing budgets, team riders, and retail markup, rather than the rubber itself. One man blew the whistle on this louder than anyone. Ryan Scanlon spent years as Senior Vice President of Global Products at Quiksilver, walked away in 2013, and founded Need Essentials with a simple pitch: premium wetsuits at less than half the price of other premium brands. Beach Grit reported in 2015 that Need's suits came from the same Taiwanese factory as Quiksilver and the rest, just without the execs, marketing, labels, and swing tags. The difference, in their words, was the 100% markup. Now, here are 5 brands where the math stops working in your favor. Number 1. Matus. Their Hoplite 4.3 runs $680, and the Tumo 4.3 chest zip hits $700, with the hooded version at $740. Those are the most expensive suits on entire list. And here's the thing, the independent review base backing up that price is thin. Yamamoto limestone neoprene is genuinely nice material, and Isurus uses the same stuff for hundreds of dollars less. When you're paying more than double what a test-winning suit costs, someone should be able to point at the evidence. And with Matus, that evidence is hard to find. Number 2. Rip Curl. The Flash Bomb 4.3 chest zip sits at $470, and the dry lock competitor XL undercuts their premium tier while winning warmth awards. What the marketing doesn't mention is the C- rating Rip Curl USA holds with the Better Business Bureau, along with a formal note reading failure to respond to 3 complaints. The American Trustpilot profile skews heavily negative, and forum threads on Real Surf document liquid tape cracking over stitching within 12 months, plus E-bomb seam splits. One US reviewer put it bluntly, very low-quality products being sold at a premium price tag. Do not be fooled by the marketing. Now, in fairness, Rip Curl's European Trustpilot sits at 4 stars across 13,000 reviews, and the brand backs a 3-year stitching warranty, the longest in the industry, honoring repeated free replacements in those same forum threads. You're paying for the warranty. The question is whether you should need it that often. Number 3. O'Neill. This one hurts because Jack O'Neill founded the whole category back in 1952, and the Hyper Freak remains a genuine test favorite, taking runner-up at the Inertia's 2024 test and best overall at Cleanline Surf. The product can be great. The company behind it, according to American customers, is another story. O'Neill's US Trustpilot shows 1.7 out of 5 stars, with 82% of reviewers leaving a single star. The warranty runs just 1 year, no refunds, repair or replace only, which is a third of what Rip Curl offers on stitching. European scores land much higher, around 3.6 stars across 1,900 reviews, so this looks like an American customer service problem stapled to a $400 price tag. Buying the suit might work out fine. Needing help afterward is where the gamble begins. Number 4. Quiksilver. Founded in 1969, bankrupt by September 2015 with $826 million in debt against $337 million in assets. The corporate churn since then reads like a soap opera. Renamed Board Writers in 2017, sold to Authentic Brands Group for roughly $1.25 billion in 2023, licensed out to Liberated Brands, which itself filed Chapter 11 in February 2025 and closed every remaining U.S. Quiksilver store. That kind of ownership chaos raises real questions about quality consistency, and the product record has scars too. One forum poster described the brand's sell suits as the worst for seam splits, reporting he was on his fourth suit after Quiksilver replaced 3, with seams splitting after only 3 months. That's one customer's account, but it's a detailed one, backed up in his telling by 3 sponsored friends. A 2-year warranty is decent on paper. Needing it 4 times is not. Number 5. Hurley. Nike bought the brand in 2002, then offloaded it in October 2019 to Blue Star Alliance, a brand management company. Nike's own retail analyst Matt Powell summed it up by saying Hurley has not been a growth story for some time. The Pro Surf team got cut that December and never came back. When a label becomes a licensing asset instead of a surf company, the question of who is actually investing in wetsuit development gets very hard to answer, and your money deserves a better answer than a logo. So that's where the money leaks out. Now for the 5 brands doing right by your body temperature and your bank account. First up, Need Essentials, the brand Ryan Scanlon built after leaving Quiksilver. Their 4-3 suits run between $240 and $360, made in the same Chico network as the big names. Empire Ave tested their thermal steamer and scored the warmth 8 out of 10, calling it up there with other top brands, with flexibility beating pricier mid-tier suits from the majors. Shaper Maurice Cole summed up the reaction in 5 words: 300 instead of 600. All blown away. The honest trade-off is a 6-month warranty and no chance to try before you buy. Second, SR Face, the online-only Dutch outfit whose tagline says expensive suits are for the office, not the water. Competitive pricing, a 30-day return window that applies even to used suits, and a warranty record you can actually verify. A reviewer at T3 had external seams degrade after 6 months, and SR Face replaced the entire suit without any hassle under its guarantee. A company that honors its promises when things break is worth more than one that never expects to hear from you again. Third, Isurus. This direct-to-consumer brand builds with Yamamoto limestone neoprene, the Japanese material that absorbs only 2% of its weight in water compared to 70% absorption for oil-based neoprene. Reviewers consistently report getting 4 3 levels of warmth out of a 3-3, with the suit staying light because it barely soaks anything up. One documented failure exists, a hooded suit giving out at 13 months after roughly 150 sessions. And Isurus repaired and replaced it under service. Premium price for a direct brand. Real material science behind it. Fourth, XL. Founded in 1982, and their Comp Plus took the most high-performance honors at the Inertia's 2024 test, where no manufacturer paid for placement. The price lands between $370 and $400, undercutting the Flash Bomb by $100. While the Drylock won Best Warmth at Cleanline Surf in 2025. Back in 2014, XL's own president told Forbes that Chico makes the best wetsuits in the world, which counts as refreshing honesty in an industry allergic to it. And fifth, Patagonia, the expensive pick that still earns its keep. The R2 Ulex costs around $460 to $509. The Inertia's reviewer admitted it does not outperform conventional suits, saying what you are paying for is minimizing your carbon footprint. What justifies the spot on this list is everything wrapped around the suit. The ironclad guarantee covers repair, replacement, or refund. Non-warranty repairs cost just $20 to $80, and the zippers are replaceable. Patagonia also developed Ulex natural rubber, which cuts manufacturing carbon dioxide by up to 80%. then open-sourced the technology and named its factories so competitors could copy it. Billabong, Neat Essentials, SR Face and Decathlon all adopted it. Development manager Hub Hubbard put it plainly, neoprene is nasty stuff, but for a long time, we had no alternative. To round it all up, the gap between a suit that robs you and a suit that warms you was never really about rubber, because most of that rubber comes from the same handful of factories anyway. The gap is what happens around the neoprene, the markup, the marketing, the warranty that gets honored or ignored, the phone call that gets answered or doesn't, and the pressure is only rising since the 2025 tariffs hit Vietnam at 46%, Cambodia at 49%, and Thailand at 37%, prompting Vizsla's chief executive officer, Paul Nauda, to warn that retail wetsuit prices could climb north of 50%. Every dollar is about to matter more. Spend yours on warmth, not on swing tags. If this saved you a few $100, subscribe, because the next brand teardown is already in the works.